Hey guys, welcome back to Food Bash Fun. It is Saturday and we are cooking up some good dinner tonight. I'm actually making chicken marsala. I know I was supposed to, I promised this, I don't know, maybe a month ago. But unfortunately, you know, I got sick, so now I'm better. So I'm finally doing it. So I had a lot of requests for chicken marsala, so I'm going to go ahead and put this together. I just wanted to show you guys what's going on here. I think you can see what's going on, but I'll move the camera a little bit more. Okay, so chicken. I have some really thin sliced chicken breast here that I've had in the freezer. I'm going to actually make some chicken marsala today and chicken piccata tomorrow or the next day. So I just kind of have them all defrosting here. So what I've done is I've kind of cut them in half. I don't like big slices of chicken with the marsala because I make it with, for the kids, mashed potatoes, and for me with linguine. I love it with linguine. So I've floured and sauteed my chicken. I have added salt and pepper to my flour. And it just gives it a little bit of, you know, extra spice. I've also pre-sprinkle salted my chicken. Very, very little bit of salt. Not too much. I don't want this dish to be too salty because I want that really good taste of the marsala wine. So what I'm doing is I floured and sauteed a few pieces here. And I'm just going to flip one more time. And then, like, some of these are done. And then I'll just go ahead and show you what's going on here. So what I'm going to do is take my chicken, super thin, small sliced pieces. And what I did was I bought this chicken actually about a month ago and thin sliced it before I froze it so that it was ready for what I needed it for when I needed it. So I have already kind of cut these into smaller pieces, some of them, and gotten them ready for my chicken marsala and chicken piccata. I love to prep my meat before I freeze it. It's just that much easier when you defrost it. And it just goes way further when you take your chicken breast and you kind of slice them down the center. Pounding out the chicken, always recommended. I don't pound out for marsala. I don't know, I guess there's no really method to my madness. I just don't. And I just like it a little bit on the thicker side because it gets really juicy in that sauce. So what I'm going to do is just continue sauteing. I'm going to add a little bit extra avocado oil here. So I combined some olive oil, some avocado oil, and a little bit of butter just for sauteing, just to give it some really good flavor. And olive oil doesn't have sometimes a high heat index for frying and sauteing, so you want to add something a little more. You can either combine it with a canola oil or vegetable oil. Tonight I combined it with butter. So most of my chicken's done here. I get these off here. I've got this on a pretty high heat just to get these sauteed up pretty good. They get really nice and crispy on the outside. And then what I'm going to do is I've got three kinds of mushrooms here. I've got a portobello, I've got a shiitake, and I've got a button, and I've sliced them up. They're not that thin. I do have some thin sliced julienne onions as well. I like a little onion in my marsala. I don't know. You don't have to have the onion. I like it. And then I've got about 3 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to use about 2 pounds of chicken in this recipe. And once it's finished, of course, I'm going to put the recipe up on the Facebook page. But now that my chicken is almost done sauteing here, keep it going. Want to know what you guys have been up to, so definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you've been cooking, what's been going on. This crazy corona stuff, I know that here in Michigan we got extended to May 15th, so here we are at home. Another almost month, so I don't know how I feel about that, but I know we all need to be safe, so just praying for everybody and making sure we're all safe during this crazy time. I know that some of you have left me messages about some sick family members to pray for, so of course, you know, our prayers continue for all of you. I had a friend who lost someone today, so I feel very, very sorry, and my deepest condolences to their family as well. So, you know, we all just have to kind of stick together and make sure that we stay healthy and we keep the public healthy and our first responders healthy. So, you know, that's all we can do right now. I know summer's coming. I'm super excited for summer, and I hope we can actually get outside and enjoy it. So, okay, so chicken is almost done sauteing. It's like a golden brown. I love it. Real crispy on the outside. Almost got it done here. The biggest, the hardest thing for me during this downtime is not being able to get out and help people, because I need to keep myself healthy since I've had a heart attack. So, and my grandmother was not healthy for a while. You know, has been sick, and you know, my mom has some underlying issues. So we all need to kind of just stay in and stay safe. But it feels like a really helpless feeling not to be able to help what's going on in the world, feed people, you know, bring people things. So it's been really hard. But again, prayer works. Power of prayer always, you know, always works. Okay, so I'm adding I'm not even gonna clean out my pan. So with the drippings, adding my onions, adding my garlic. Pop those right in there and saute those up a little bit so they're nice and caramelized. I'm going to saute these for a minute. The smell is amazing. Okay, so again, floured and sauteed the chicken. We've gotten the chicken to a kind of a crispy on the outside texture. Now we've taken the chicken out into the same pan without cleaning it out. We've added our onions and garlic straight to the dripping because I want that really good flavor. I'm going to add just a little oil here. The pan's a little dry. And then these are cooking up real nice. And then from here, reading your comments here. Oh, thanks, Angel. So sweet. I was thinking about our old days in the restaurant working together. Okay, so onions, nice, getting a little bit softer. I'm going to add my mushrooms. Lots and lots of mushrooms. I love a good hunk of mushrooms with chicken marsala. So, and then what I'm going to do this is just kind of let this cook down. There we go. Let this cook down. The moisture is going to come out of these mushrooms. It's going to be really nice and watery and delicious with the onions and the garlic. And then what I'm going to do is add a little bit of broth to it. I'm going to add about 2 cups of broth and a cup of marsala wine. And then I'm going to finish that off at the end with some heavy whipping cream and some parsley, and then of course salt and pepper. That's it. Super simple. Chicken marsala is not brain science. It is something that, you know, is old school. Grandmas, nonas used to make it back in the day, so, you know, back in the villages of Europe, so I'm sure we can pull this off having all the resources we have now. I always say cooking is it's not rocket science. Like if you overthink it, then it becomes difficult. So what I just think of is our old ancestors in Europe or wherever you're from. Mine might have to be from Europe, in a village with barely any running water, and they came up with the most amazing dishes, which we now call gourmet. So, you know, I say if you throw it together and it tastes good, then you hit the jackpot. Okay, so the moisture is coming out of these. Again, I'm going to add 2 cups of broth, cup of marsala wine, and finish it off with a cup of heavy whipping cream at the end. Let it reduce a little bit. Add the chicken back to the sauce, and I'm going to cook it in that sauce for a while, about 45 minutes. Simmering. That chicken is going to break down. All the tendons are going to break down. That cream, that wine, the broth, the saltiness, all going to break it down, and it is going to just melt in your mouth, and it is going to be delicious. So I'm going to serve it with some mashed potatoes for the kids because they want to do it with mashed. And for myself, I'm going to do it with linguine because I like pasta. So yeah, that's it. Robin, this is so easy. I'm going to post the recipe on Facebook page and Instagram, and I promise you'll be able to do it. It's really simple. You got to get some marsala wine. It does not need to be expensive. I actually did not have an identification at the grocery store, so I had to buy cooking marsala wine. I don't know. They carded me. I had a mask on. I don't know. I must look really young from the forehead up. So I had to buy cooking wine. But cooking wine, keep in mind, cooking wine has salt in it, so be very careful when you salt your food with cooking wine because it is not wine. It has salt in it, and it has seasonings in it. So, yes, be very careful. Okay, so these mushrooms are looking amazing and smelling delicious. And, yeah, so we're going to deglaze this pan, and we're going to get the sauce going, and I'm going to get this simmering. I'm going to send some pictures of it simmering and see so you guys get an idea of what it looks like. And then, again, I'm going to post that recipe, and don't forget to follow us, food.fash.fun on Facebook and Instagram. Super excited that you guys are here. Thank you so much for your comments and all your good well wishes. And tell your friends, tell your family to follow me. I would love, love, love to cook for everybody. So I wish you guys were all here to eat with me and drink wine at my table. And hopefully we will all be together soon and have one giant reunion with each other on different parts of the city and different parts of the country. So I hope you guys are all doing well, praying for everyone as usual, and have a great Saturday. Well, grab a cocktail or grab a nice cup of tea or whatever you prefer, and just relax tonight. Put a good movie on. It's a good day for it. I think that's what we're going to do this house. So thanks again for following. Have a great Saturday. Cheers.